Good afternoon, YouTube. Video number 49. Becoming a better communicator. So yesterday I was recording the supposedly 49th video, but on my way home again, my storage got my phone storage maximized again, and then I had to delete some stuff from my storage, and now here you go. So I want to talk about judgment, especially on yourself. I think the negative thoughts on yourself, how hard, how harsh, how toxic you are to yourself, physically, mentally, and figuratively, most of the time, right? So it's like for me, I always doing negative thoughts about myself. Every time I make mistake, I would say, you're so stupid, you're dumb, how could you think about, how could you do that, those things. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. It's just so hard on yourself, or I'm hard on myself. I don't remember telling anyone, hey, you're stupid, or you're so stupid, or you're so dumb, or how could you? I can't believe you did that. If someone opened up to us and said they made a mistake, they did something bad, I don't say that, oh, you're dumb, you're stupid, why did you do that? You think about something. You would say something different, like, like, I understand what you did, but how come it's not the same if I'm making a mistake? I'm just so hard I'm so hard on myself. I still carry those thoughts about me from now and then. I would say I'll probably improve a little bit, because I know from where I am before, I think I got a little better, but there's still days that I just negative thoughts, suicidal ideation. Yes, I have to be honest that I do have that kind of thoughts, but it's not that I know I'm not gonna do it, but I have that thoughts. I just to be honest with you guys, I do talk to a therapist, and from now and then, but I don't want to share so much, but I do. So I'm not ashamed, because my therapist said she also had therapists. It's just something that she recommend everyone doing, but I'm not an expert. I'm not gonna recommend anyone to see a therapist. But then again, if you're dealing with something that you think you can't handle it, talk to someone. It doesn't have to be professional. Talk to someone you can trust. Talk to someone just anyone. It doesn't have to be any of your relatives or your loved ones. You could just talk to someone that you think that will understand you and not judge you. So pretty much I do talk to my therapist on a regular basis. Back then it was like once a week, but I kind of dialed down on it. So Anyways, they wanted once a week because they're making money. I do have a good insurance with the post office, and also the VA also had me for a couple of years. They did have a third-party therapist that I've seen. Anyways, yeah, it's just up until to this day, I still talk negatively about myself to myself. But it's something that I don't know if it's something I was born with, or it's just due to the trauma that I had. It's not something really significant, but I know everyone had a traumatic experience in their life. It could be not so significant for other people, but definitely significant to ourselves, right? So yeah, my trauma probably like just not significant for others, but it did took a lot in me back in the day. So I'm still dealing with it. I still dream about it. Like dream, like is in when I'm sleeping. But the good thing is I'm still here. And trying to improve myself by doing this. I think I still believe that it will open the door. It will open some doors for me. Just doing this, this is my 49th video, and I believe, and sometimes that's all you have to hold on, to believe. So yeah, by the way, I'm on my lunch, so I have 30 minutes to burn. Anyways, guys, yeah, if so I think from comparison where I am back in the day, I think I'm making improvements. Just not being too hard on myself. And this thing, what I'm doing, like recording myself, just being on YouTube, give me the confidence that I needed to go on. And I just hopefully, or I believe, again, that it's gonna open the door. It doesn't have to be many doors. You just need one. So if that opens, I'm gonna walk through it. So yeah. So if you are like me, if you have negative thoughts about yourself, I'm still here for a reason. Whatever negative thoughts I had in the past, I'm still here. So I'm still fighting. Still surviving. And I've been looking forward in the future. So I'm believe by doing this, I'm putting my front foot to another, and then it's just I know I'm gonna get somewhere. And they said, there's a Chinese proverb that said, the journey to 1,000 miles it starts in a single step, in the first step. I think that's how I remember it. But you guys know that. I know you heard that that saying before. I think it's a journey of 1,000 miles starts in the first step, something like that. I think I just repeated what I've said. So anyways, guys, yeah, I just want to remind everyone, sometimes we feel that way about ourselves. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just take it easy. Whatever you've been through, or whatever I've been through, whatever heartaches, whatever hardship I've been through, that means I just passed it because I'm still here. That means I overcame every hardship that I endured in my life. That means I was strong enough at that time to pass it because I'm still here. So you guys, without further ado, this is video number 49, and hopefully I see you on my next video 50. Alright guys, have a good day everyone.